Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube. What's poppin', locking up, what's trappin', baby? Welcome back to the channel, back to the series, and most specifically to this video. Now, I do apologize if my sound is scuffed, but today, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world, is the Richmond Monument 10K today, and I am 100% not ready for this. I'm actually running kind of late. I'm last minute charging everything. My family picked up my bibs and stuff, so I gotta meet them. And honestly, I don't know where to go. I don't even know where it starts. So, because usually I just ride with them and then everything's just pre-planned. But this is my first time because I'm the only one that's still in Richmond out of my whole family. I don't know where to go. So I'm riding myself. I was going to try to ride with some friends, but they're going later than when I need to go. So I was like, oh, I'm not going to interfere with that. So that's going to be fun. So I went to Busch Gardens yesterday and I was there for pretty much all day. Because I also live an hour and a half away from there, so it took some time. So I left here at, I don't know, what, 8 in the morning or something, and then I didn't get back till 8 p.m., so I was literally gone all day. And then I was like, oh, I gotta wake up early tomorrow for this 10K. So I woke up later than I wanted to, which is always fun. So now I'm here. It is what it is. To help us fuel up through the day, I got this guy here. I've kind of pissed at myself for getting addicted to Red Bulls, because Red Bulls are ridiculously expensive for no reason. But I think out of all the energy drinks, I think Red Bull tastes the best because it's not overbearing, it's kind of smooth going down, and so on and so forth. So, but also, we haven't been to the gym. I think last week we went in the middle of the week, so like our gym aggressions kind of to a halt a bit, and I commented myself for that because I wanted a light body upper and lower. But last week for work was just so unbelievably killer. So always nice to take at least a little bit of break from the gym, but of course we will always get back into it. Who knows, maybe however Sunday goes, I might just go for full body, just to, I'll think about that, because I also have to grocery haul and stuff like that, so I don't want to like my entire day. That, and I might be exhausted from the 10K. So without further ado though, I think we're gonna go ahead and get ready to get out here. I'm gonna find some parking. I'm gonna try my best to figure out how to do this, because I think I used my phone last year. I can't even remember. I think I used my phone last year. I really wish I got a haircut too, because, yeah, looking kind of rough. But enough yapping. I say let's go ahead and get ourselves ready for this 10K. Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world, I'll see you on, I would say the track, but this is more like a road, because it's the Monument Avenue. That's why it's called that. But, yeah. What you guys think? Ladies and gentlemen, I just parked, and man, oh my, I'm on top of a parking garage right now, and I'm like about a mile from the starting destination, so I guess we're getting a pretty good warm-up before our actual 10K itself, but so let's get to it. Walking there now. We are some far away. Let me tell you, man, if you want to challenge yourself about putting in public, this is the place to do it. There are so many people here. I think there's also, I don't know, 5 other events happening in Richmond, so it is unbelievably overpacked, the entire city. April 18th of 2026. So that's always nice to hear and see, but I think we're going to be cutting through the actual running traffic, so to go over to the starting line that we need to go to. So once we get closer, I'll see you guys over there. Found the fam. So we off going into our starting races spot. So I don't really know. Got the vlog going on.
Can you steer it?
Yeah.
Holy.
Absolutely insane. My camera was already at 85%. When I left it this morning, it was at 95.
Make sure you enjoy it.
Absolutely nuts. But good news is, we're close to the entrance. Or starting line, what do you want to call it? Not all the way back there. And that's. Tell you one thing. If you want to practice filming in public, this is the place to do it.
Yeah.
If you've heard of it, that's a K.
Alright.
What is it? A K. That is.
We always got to start really slow.
Enjoy.
Alright, had to start my watch. Let's get it done.
Make sure that
Light jog, light jog.
listening to your body, hydrating, getting the message.
Start off with a light jog. Then we move forward, get faster. Serve all that energy for later. I just started my watch too, so I'm gonna be looking at it when we get to certain mile points. And then let me know what time I started. So, and light jogs. Catch you guys on mile 1. America. You guys remember that house last time? Made like a super cringy edit on it. But I learned my mistake this time. It's enough there. We are now approaching mile 1. Oh, Lord have mercy. As you can see, we're at mile 1. 10 minutes, 25 seconds for mile 1. I don't know how much longer I can keep going. I'm gonna be honest with you. But let's get you guys. Next update. We are approaching mile 2. As I'll show you guys here in a little bit. Oh my God. I did take a 0.4 mile break, so be right here. Mile 2. So we got 24:02 for mile 2. Once again, I did take a 0.4 mile break, so yeah. But let's keep going. Ladies and gentlemen of the world, just remember, stay hydrated, especially when it's 90 degrees out like it is today. Good heavens. Lord have mercy. I'm hoping that I didn't get any on my mic, because that would suck. But I do have another one, so worst case, use the backup for that. So we have some walking right now. I'll start running again, maybe at like 2:25 or 2:05. I don't know yet. I hope they want to get there.
Well, I'm sorry. Can't pull a Ferrari.
Like I said, with the live music, keeps the morale up when you do this. So you don't even need earbuds when you do this. No, but we continue running again. Started at 2.3, so we're gonna see if I can make it to 3. I think probably when we get to the turn, I'll probably update you guys again. Oh, come on there. Ladies and gentlemen of the world, we have made it. It's up mile 3, and I feel like absolute booty cheeks right now. Just to prove it to you, I'm gonna show you. Mile 3. It's water stop, so I'm gonna be dodging, weaving. Needle on the thread. Oh yeah, time. All right, 36:32. Catch you guys on the next mile mark.
Way to go, runners. You got this. Awesome work.
Well done. Welcome to the James River Air Turn, the halfway point of the
Welcome to the turn. Welcome to the turn.
I love your energy.
All right, like I said, dodging, weaving is a big thing to do. So, but we officially ran the 5K. Humblebee. Autobots, roll out. I won't transfer right now, but I feel like I could do Optimus' voice pretty well. Fun fact. The same voice actor for Optimus Prime plays Thaddeus in Invincible. So when he says, Ultramites and Autobots, I'll be honest, it may not sound the same when I do it on the mic, but Autobots, roll out. Ultramites, we destroyed your planet. Surrender now. Ass. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? By the way, I'm walking. I'm gonna be running again on 3.5. Catch you guys in. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, 2 we are officially at mile 4 near the water station, of course. Like I said, all dodging and weaving, especially at a water station. Oh, we got time of 49:12. I'm on 4 as well. Oh God, please dodge and weave it. It's nuts. I shouldn't be running near. Everyone's good in the water. So you guys are mile 5. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a lot of people doing this. Way too many. That's good. I'm just feeling good out. Exercising and running. So, yeah. I'll give you a quick little update on what's going on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are reaching mile 5.
Underneath my curls, drive a good Lorraine. All the other girls love a wealthy woman and a pretty thing.
Mile 5, baby. Oh, 5. I was hoping to get under an hour there. Unfortunately, we are at 63:06. So, bit of a downside, but we just gotta keep going. Good news is, we got a little bit more than a mile left. So, catch you guys near the end. Ladies and gentlemen of the world, we are approaching mile 6. We are about, I don't know, 0.1 miles away. I'm walking the rest of it because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bolt. So I'm gonna conserve my energy because it's 0.2 miles to the finish line. Thus, I think I'd be in 6.2 miles. For all the non-Americans out there, that's what it translates to. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Hey, mile 6, right there. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen of the world, let's get it.
Congratulations, runners. You are all looking fantastic here today.
Oh my God. Come on. Almost there. We did it. We did it.
Congrats to Tim.
79 minutes.
Christy, Alexander.
Oh man. Let me catch my breath. Hey man. God. Whoa. I was having trouble breathing at the very end. I apologize. If you hear me literally dying out there. You got water. Thank you. Hydrate, ladies and gentlemen of this world. Hydrate. Very important. Okay. I'm gonna go finish up, find some people that I know, and reach back to you guys when I'm done. Film me falling down. That's cool. Oh man. Great way to get a tan right now, though. Let me tell you. All right. Probably laying in so much dog poop. It's ridiculous. Someone come and just jump me right now. I don't know where everyone else in my family is though, but I got a couple friends that are observing, so I'm gonna probably go find them as well. Lay here for a little bit, rest up. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys, whatever. Also, the sun is blinding me, so that's why my eyes are closed. But yeah, I'll see you guys, I guess, in the next update. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen of the world, we have completely finished. As you can see here, I got the medal. To prove it, my participation medal. We just ate some lunch, and then we're gonna be heading out. I'm gonna go pick up my boy Jax. And get back to the house, gonna be resting up for a little bit. And of course, we'll be catching up with the final results of everything. So the watch time might be different from the actual race time. So I might compare the two, and then the race time seems to be a little bit more accurate than the watch time, mainly because the little tag, I have it on the side of my shorts here, well, tracks from the start to the finish. So that might be a little bit of a better number. I don't know, because I did get 79 minutes from this one. So versus last year was an hour and 13. So this is hour 19. So 73 versus 79 minutes. But and one thing about getting a little bit older too is this is probably my first time ever experiencing knee pain. But running through that cobblestone, guys, that was brutal. Because Monument Avenue in Richmond, half of the road, at least when we ran on it, is so you had a lot of gaps and a little bit of unevenness. So one side versus the other, and I try to keep in the shade because it's like 87 degrees out and it's pure sun. So I am definitely burnt. I'm going to be burnt at least. But versus last year, it was like 46 degrees or something. That is a dramatic difference this year from last year, man. So, and then a couple years ago too, I think it was still pretty cold. But I think global warming's finally coming up to us, guys. Look at that. We'll be going home, be doing our final reviews and final thoughts and so on and so forth. So I'll catch you guys then. Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world, it is officially the next day after the 10K. Without further ado, I say let's go over a little bit about the 10K itself. Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world, let's go ahead and go over the 10K a little. I wanted to start off by saying that it was hot, 90 degrees. It wasn't humid though, which was good. At least I didn't feel very humid, but it was hot. I think it was like 90 degrees, 91 or something like that, which by the way, in April, mid-April, that's kind of unheard of here. Usually it doesn't get that hot until about middle May when summer starts coming around, but it was hot. I think the past or the previous 10Ks that I've been a part of, it's been 40 degrees. Because remember last year, I was wearing a long sleeve shirt. I think the heat had to do a lot of impacting on the 10K as well. But at the same time now, I did not train for it at all. And I actually did confirm. So I looked up my tag for running it, and it was an hour and 19 minutes and 7 seconds was the official running time. So I stopped my watch couple minutes later after the race, so that's why when you see the stats they're going to be a little wonky, but so I'll go ahead and show it here. So my watch picked up an hour and 21 minutes 57 seconds. Again, I should have stopped it right after, but literally running out of breath. And then distance was 6.35 miles, although 6.2 is actually what an actual 10K is supposed to be, so that was just starting early and then starting later, of course. Active calories, 828 calories with 975 total. So it calculates the active calories, of course, because the total calories are probably just aftermath of waiting versus actual exercising. So it was pretty flat the entire time, which it gathered 83 feet of elevation. So that's a positive thing about this, is that it wasn't very hilly, which the 5K that I'm going to be participating in June is actually kind of hilly. So I remember last year when I ran it, there was a big uphill, and that was just brutal. I don't know what that is. Average cadence, if I even said that right, I don't know what that is. Average pace was 12:54. That's not bad. 13 is typically a super light jog, but I think at the beginning I was running at 10.3 pace or so, but I did not stop at all. I didn't stop, I think, until a mile and 1.1 miles or so. And then my average heart rate was actually 170 beats per minute. That's pretty good. That's burning. That heart rate. That's a whew. So, here are the splits. So 1 mile was 10:12, and then 13:28, 12:20, 12:33, and then 13:52. So I actually, for my second mile, I actually did more than my other 2 miles, which is a bit interesting. The average heart rate here is 172, 161, 175. That's pretty much it for all the gathering of the data for that. So, but to be honest, I thought I was going to do a lot worse. But last year I did an hour and 13 minutes, or 73 minutes to be exact. But this time we did 79 minutes, which is pretty good. And I looked it up too. I think out of my age group, there were like 26,000 people that participated. And out of like 10,000 and something, I placed 1,000. Which is kind of crazy. That I made the top 10% is literally insane. Now, I will say 12 pounds lighter this year versus last year. So I think with a lot less weight to run on, I think really helped with it too. But I feel like if I actually trained and put effort into it, I actually could have done this 10 minutes quicker. But running is not my strong suit. I think this kind of proved me wrong here. But at the same time, though, I didn't go to the gym. I walked 16,000 steps at Busch Gardens the day before. So my calves were burning a little bit. I didn't really start feeling like exhaustion. A lot of it was like my calves and my legs were getting sore. I think there a third mile, that's when my legs were starting to get sore. But I didn't really truly feel like exhaustion until I got to the last 0.2 miles when I tried to bolt it. You could hear I was just heaving. I was barely breathing. I thought death was calling my name. That's how bad that was. Especially it was right there too. I was having so much trouble breathing. I haven't edited the video yet, so I don't know how it sounds, but I think if I went another 50 feet, I would have passed out for sure. But also another interesting thing that I heard about too, I don't know how true this is, but they actually closed the 10K a little bit earlier because there were people passing out. That's how hot it was and how just the sun was just blaring on us. I tried to stay in the shade, and then there were times I'd stay out of the shade to more challenge myself. But unfortunately, due to that, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I got some pretty major sunburn too. So that's always nice to see. Hate doing 10Ks and 5Ks. So once you do them and then afterwards, you feel so much better. But I think my 5K time was like 37 minutes. Can't remember what my 5K time was the year before, but I remember I ran that straight. I did not stop. I just kept going. This one I actually had to stop. But the fact that it's only 6 minutes worse is actually kind of crazy to think about. That is it, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world. If you don't know, if you want to participate in 10Ks, I think it's always a great thing to challenge yourself. And it's kind of cool. You don't even need music or earbuds because the environment there with live bands and people cheering you on, it keeps your morale up, which is really cool. And I think I mentioned that throughout the video too. But ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world, thank you so much for tuning in for my 10K video. If you are liking the content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, especially with the ones who are wanting and willing to start their fitness and or weight loss journey. We're on the internet, so we gotta learn to take it. Comment anything positive or negative. Leave some criticism, some things that you would want to, or opinions that you think could improve my challenge. I'll go ahead and try them out and see if they work out for me. But ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world, if I haven't said it before, I'm going to say it again. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking your time to check out the channel and check out the series as well. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and I'll catch you guys on whatever I upload next. Peace.